Hi, my name is Lane Babowitz. I'm doing my skill and analysis field sports video on how to throw a football. So, starting off, some things to know is that throwing a football is not the same as throwing a baseball or throwing any other object, really. When you're throwing a football, it's not about your lower body as much as it is about your core and your shoulder. When you throw a baseball, it's a lot in your legs. You're stepping towards your target, and your back leg. When you're pitching, your back leg's coming off the ground, and it's coming up and stepping with your front foot. Throwing the football is not like that. One of the skills necessary is that your shoulders and your hips should rotate square to your target. So being here in this video, we have our practitioner. See his first throw right there. See his shoulders and his hips right there are pointed right at his target, where he's throwing to. Another skill is that the ball should roll off your fingertips in order to get a nice tight spiral. So as you can see in this frame right here, the ball is right on the tips of his fingertips and getting ready to roll right off. As you see right there, perfect. Here's another angle for you, just like that. Shoulders rotate, you're throwing over the top, your hips are pointing where you want to go. That back leg is twisting. As you see that back foot, just like squishing the bug. So next, what we're going to talk about are some common errors when throwing. So you can see here, one of the most common errors I see is that your back leg lifts off the ground. You see this with pitchers pitching baseballs, is that their back leg comes up and it steps where they're like almost even where their front foot is. A pitcher in baseball will do this to be in a ready position for the ball to come back. And you see with a lot of novice throwers, when they throw a football, their back leg follows that front foot, as you can see in this video. So another common error would be having a bad grip on the football. There's a lot of variety that it goes in. It's a lot. It really doesn't matter too much what your grip looks like. There's a lot of grips that work for some people, and some people have different grips. Right here, this is my brother's preferred grip. I like to be a lot farther back on the ball. He's more towards the center on the laces. He has 3 fingers on the laces touching, only 1 finger's off. Here's another grip. He likes this grip when he's throwing deep balls. Right here's my preferred grip. I'm way farther back on the ball. This helps me get a better spiral, and I just have some more control. I'd say this picture is pushing it. Any farther up on the ball I don't think would be correct, because then the ball will be wobbly. You won't be able to get a good spiral on it, and you just won't have very much control. So something I would do to fix the back leg coming too far forward is I would really exaggerate that. I mentioned it earlier, that squishing the bug motion with the back foot. As you can see here, do a little something like this, just over exaggerate and really practice getting into muscle memory of squishing that bug and pretending like you're just you're squashing a bug underneath your foot. Right there, that's a little too much of an exaggeration. You don't want your foot to twist. That can lead to some bad habits. Or you can do this, the one-legged throw. I find these helpful for a lot of people. It forces you to where your back foot has to stay on the ground. Right here, just like this. What I don't like in particular is that this is hard for you to get that squish the bug motion on your back foot. But right there you go. That's good. That's good form. Pause it right there. See how his arm is at a 90-degree angle? It's getting ready to throw over the top. Nice spiral, just like that. Some safety risks that can come into this is that improper technique can lead to damage in the ligaments of the elbow. You see it all the time with baseball players and even quarterbacks in football, is that the Tommy John surgery. Lack of warming up can lead to hurting your shoulder. Kind of funny. The person in this video is my brother. He just before this was complaining that his shoulder might be, that he was a little sore. He just had a game the day before. And I was like, dude, we got to warm up. So we spent about 15 minutes just throwing back and forth. Started real close and then started doing a little bit longer. So the intervention that I came up with is lifting that back leg. Or lifting that front leg. I think lifting this front leg really helps you, especially if you can exaggerate getting your hips turned into it. This is a good drill. It'll help you with your throws on the run. It'll help you square your shoulders and really just exaggerates everything. You won't be stepping too far forward because you're practicing having no front step at all, and you can't lift up that back foot. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening, and have a good one. Bye.